I'm here with one of my trainers, Ethan Townsend, and we're going to talk about how to lose a pound of fat. Like, what does it take for your body to actually lose a pound of fat? So, Ethan, thanks for being here with us today.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
What does it take? What happens when we lose a pound of fat?
So essentially, I mean, it's a simple question that actually has a number of different answers to it. So to break it down real simply, you have to lose about 3,500 calories to lose 1 pound of fat.
Okay.
So that means that if you're trying to burn calories off, you have to burn out 3,500 calories out of your normal daily routine. So the challenge then comes, okay, well, how do I determine that? How do I track against my normal daily routine in terms of knowing how much more I need to do every day? So there's one specific point that everyone needs to be aware of, is basically how many calories they burn throughout the course of the day. And to use an overly complicated science term, it's basal metabolic rate, but for the average person, just think of how many calories you burn in absence of exercise, and that's what we need to find out. So let's say for a guy like yourself or a guy like myself, we generally burn about 2,000 calories a day. So if we eat against that, meaning if we eat 500 calories at breakfast, 500 calories at lunch, 500 calories at dinner, and then another 500 calories in snacks throughout the day, we're right at that range. Yep. And then we exercise for 500 calories burn over the course of the day, then we're right where we need to be for that day. Yeah. So in essence, the simplest way I can state it is exercise to 500 calories every day, 6 days a week, and have 1 day of rest. So that puts you at right around 3,000, and if you're going a little bit over, that puts you at 3,500. So there's any number of ways that you can do this. You can do this through cardio, you can do this through strength training, you can do it through a mixture of the two. But in a nutshell, the easiest way to do it is to compute how many calories you burn and then just walk or move in excess of what you normally do. So let's say if you're sitting, right? Yeah. If you have a standing desk, well, that actually requires a little bit more. So basically, in essence, we want to change the environment a little bit. So if we're sitting most of the day, try standing most of the day. If we're usually standing most of the day and we're still gaining a little bit of weight, well, then move a little bit quicker or use the stairs or walk a little bit further to your car. Yeah. Because to lose calories, it's actually a cumulative event. So you don't have to do all the 500 calories at once. You have to just do pieces throughout the day. I mean, ideally you want it to do all at once so that way you have a good tracking method, but at the same time it's not necessary. So a good example. If you don't have an hour in the morning to go work out, but you have 30 minutes, well, you go work out for 30 minutes and burn 250 calories. That's very doable for the average individual. Mm-hmm. And then you come back later in the night, whether it be at home, let's say you have a treadmill or an elliptical or something at home that's you're able to track calories on, well, then you burn another 250 at the night. And then for the day, you hit your 500 calorie goal, and then you do it again tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after, and then rest on Sunday or whatever day you wish. And then you're right on track to losing that pound of fat.